What's up, YouTube? My name is Maverick, and man, we have a lot to cover today. But before we jump into it, let me remind you, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button down below, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to click that little bell icon so you'll be notified the next time I post out some content like this. Also, I'm always welcome to chat with you live. I stream every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So come on over to Twitch and have a conversation with me. But let's jump on into it. Last night, Infinity Ward released another patch, patch 1.26, and boy, does it have a lot of stuff going on in it. So let's hop on over here. So here's the patch notes, August 24th. First of all, this is Season 5 Reloaded. What does that mean? Well, we got a lot of stuff added into. We could test your skills in new trials, gun course, parkour course, marksman challenge, Price Alley, shooting range, so some different skills going on there. Compete for a country and reward, so you can unlock some different stuff there. And Verdansk Stadium has a new gunfight map, so I haven't had a chance to check that one out, but that is something I do want to look into. New Warzone mode, Kingslayer. I believe we'll be able to read about that a little bit later on in this this update here. Got a new operator, gunfight tournaments, new multiplayer mode, ground war reinforced, and I think that's just a 32-player ground war. New LMG, so I got a lot of information to share with you on the LMG. I've been playing with that today, so I'll let you know how that is. And then, of course, this weekend we got Triple Feed XP weekend, so that's big. All right, so August 25th, depending on what console, PC you on, here is the sizes. You got PS4 is a 10 gigabyte, Xbox is 14, a little over 14 gigabyte. PC, if you're only doing Warzone, it's 11.3, but if you are doing both Warzone and multiplayer, it's 17.6. And you can go here. I'll put this link in the description. If you need to free up some space on your console, they do have a guide here that'll help you with that. Removing some of the stuff there. Now, playlist updates, Modern Warfare. So this is just multiplayer. You got Ground War as added back in. Ground War Reinforced, that's 32 players. Blueprint, gunfights. Shoot the Ship, that's awesome. Everybody loves Shoot the Ship. That has Shoot House and Shipment. This is going to be great with that new LMG that they've released, being able to level up that weapon quick. Face Off in Verdansk, like I said, that's a new 2v2 map, so that'll be pretty fun to play. Warzone, so we got BR solos, of course, duos, trios, quads. Plunder quads is back in it, and then the new Kingslayer trios. We got some general fixes. I'm not gonna. We'll go through some of these quickly here. Let's see, I don't really care about the general fixes so much. There was some challenges that were having issues. And weapons. So adjustment weapon stats graph to better match rate of fire and post-launch weapon balancing. So the little, when you're doing your loadouts and it tells you, you know, what the stats are on the weapon depending on what kind of attachments you put on. After they've rebalanced the weapon, they didn't update those little bars, so they have adjusted that. Fixed a bug where tracers could lose their impact visual effects when the ammunition is changed from the default 5.56 NATO ammunition on the M4. Sniper, the thermal scope, they lowered the optic resolution and reduced thermal range. So that's interesting. I don't feel like that many people are using thermal anymore. Season 2, Season 3, it was being used a lot, but now everybody's running that C4, so people were using EOD and taking away the thermals off their snipers. Adding a high explosive incendiary label to cosmetic dismembering ammo types. All right, Warzone, this is what we really like to see. Fixed an issue where the gas mask could become invulnerable. I wish I could have got that bug, but I never had that one happen to me. Fixed a bug where the yellow highlighting on your name in the squad widget was missing from BR buybacks. That's the interesting. You couldn't buy buybacks. So But they don't have this game mode in there right now. I'm hoping maybe next week they'll put it back. I think a lot of people like the buyback Battle Royale, especially for solos. Fixed a bug where the parachute could open randomly when jumping over certain areas of the map. Now, I think in order for this to happen, you had to have your button layout set up where it would automatically deploy your parachute. I don't have that set up, so it's never happened to me. In quads, the player's minimap icon had both the downed icon and the arrow when the player started a most wanted contract. This has been fixed. That's awesome. Me and my squad, we do a lot of most wanted contracts, and that was always annoying to us. At least we knew where our most wanted player was on the map, but we also always thought he was down, so that was always confusing. Fixed a bug where the loot dropped from a squad mate when died in the gulag could be available for another squad member to pick up if they entered the same gulag. So yeah, so if you know who JGod is, he goes into talk about this a little bit more. I never really tried it, but you essentially, if you had like 7,000 and your teammate had maybe 10,000, you could drop the 7,000, your teammate could pick it up, and now he has $17,000, you know? And if he wins, if he's more likely to win the gulag, well, then he's coming back with all the money and he could just buy you back. Fix a bug where players will observe no ping audio from a spectator creating world pings. I never noticed that, but I mean, hell, I may have not just been paying attention. Various fixes for issues with self-revives. Player may see no UI for self-revive after being in the kiosk, then see the self-revive use icon before the player dies when downed, but too late to be able to revive themselves. That's interesting. Players may see no UI for self-revive when down. They are able to use a self-revive. Okay. Players may be unable to buy a self-revive at the kiosk, stating the player already has this item despite not having one in their inventory. Well, that was be some issues. Call of Duty League fixed a bug where barrels with integrated suppressors were still available. Doesn't really seem like that would be a bug. It seems like that's just something that the developers forgot to take out. PC, improved stability and performance. That's awesome. Great. Fix an issue that caused screen resolution to be higher than native resolution at 100 render resolution when in full screen borderless mode. So I ran into this issue, but it was really opposite. Every time I would boot up the game, the resolution would be set to 66% instead of 100%. So I'm glad they fixed that. I don't have to go in and change that in the graphic settings every time I boot up the game. Fix an issue that could lock FOV to 60 after playing a game of Ground War. Well, good thing I never played Ground War, so we didn't have to worry about that. Okay, so that's it for the patch. But let me go in and show you, we have a new gun in the game. And this is what they call the FiNN LMG. So I wanted to show you some stats here. As you can see, okay, one thing, there's something very interesting about this gun. And actually here, let's go into the game here. Let me show you what I mean. And the gunsmith, let's go with the barrels here. So essentially you can build this gun out to be two separate guns. And what I mean by that is they have two types of barrels. They have a normal barrel, all the way down, and they have these what they call the adverse barrel. And what this does is it increases the fire rate quite significantly, actually. But the downside is it does reduce the range and does reduce accuracy. So as I'd advise, I would build this out depending on what type of game style you want to play with this gun. There's two that I would recommend, and you're going to use, you know, which barrel will you use. So here's the deal. The FiNN LMG, now this is in Warzone. Regular FiNN LMG is going to be this orange line. So it's going to be very similar to the Kilo starting out. Really similar to the Kilo until you get about a little under, you know, that mid-range there. The Kilo starts dominating, and then it takes back over. We got the best one is this adverse barrel FiNN LMG. Okay, so to explain this, the lower this bar is here, this time to kill in seconds, and this is distance out, so how far away you are from the enemy. So the adverse barrel obviously is pretty dominant compared to, you know, the current state of the Bruin and what the new meta is on the Kilo. Here's the deal, though. Trying to hit somebody at these longer ranges with this adverse, based on what I've been playing, is just going to be it's going to be done. But I wouldn't recommend using it as a long-range weapon with that barrel. I would go with the regular barrel that slows down that fire rate. You're going to get much better accuracy and longer range. Now, is that something that you want to play with here? It is going to be better than any of these other weapons at these longer ranges. But, you know, is it still going to be better than rolling with a Kilo or even the Bruin? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Now, what I would say, try them out. What I've done is I've built out two separate classes. One is more of an SMG style class. It's going to be short to mid range. You could probably pair that with maybe a sniper rifle, or you could go with the long range option and pair that with maybe an SMG. So let's switch over. Let me show you what the two loadouts that I've built out. If you want more information on this stuff, I highly recommend you go over to JGod, his YouTube channel. He does a more in-depth analysis. He breaks down each attachment and how it handles with the recoil, and goes in more depth with the true game data here. So here we are with, and I had this pulled up just a second ago. Here is the FiNN, and here's what my LMG setup would be if I were to run this in Warzone. This is going to be my mid to long range. Obviously, I'm going to go with the monolithic suppressor. And like I said, you have two barrels here. So I'm going to go with the long shot barrel over the long shot adverse barrel because of it's going to lower your accuracy and your range, increasing that fire rate. So you're going to have a hard time really downing people at a long range. So definitely want to go with that one, that in my opinion. I threw on a tac laser. You could do the tac laser, or you could do maybe a different stock if you wanted to. There is a heavier stock. And in fact, I think that might be a better way to go. But it's easier on. Try those out. Let me know what you think on those. And then, of course, I put a VLK optic on that. That seems to be the preferred optic for everybody that wants that long range, mid to long range on the assault rifles or the LMGs. And then this gun has a pretty straight up and down recoil. There's not much side to side that I can tell, especially with the slower shooting barrels. So I went with the Commando foregrip because it does help more with the up and down recoil. And there is an ammunition here. You could switch this over to a 5.56 NATO and get 100 rounds. There's not much difference in the damage. So if you want a larger round mag, you could go with that. It is going to slow you down a little bit because it is a bigger barrel. Now, there is another option. If you do want to go with more of a running gun or SMG style, here's what I've been playing with in multiplayer. And, you know, this is going to be more for close combat. So I don't know if you really need the monolithic. You could put the monolithic on there. I just could not figure out what I wanted to get rid of. I do not like the iron sights on this gun, so I feel like I need an optic on it. That would probably be the first thing I would get rid of, to put a monolithic on there. But I can't get rid of that optic. I don't like the iron sights at all. But you may not have a problem with the iron sights. I went with the Harrier Adverse. This is going to be your lightest weight barrel. It does obviously going to decrease your accuracy and your range, but remember, this is going to be a short to mid-range weapon that you're going to be using. This is going to give you the fastest aim down sights and fire rate, being that it's an adverse and it's the lightest barrel that you can go with. Went with the tac laser again. This is going to help me with my aim down sight speeds and aim stability, even my aim walking steadiness. Commando foregrip, went with that one. Now, on this one, you could go with the Merc foregrip because the Merc foregrip does give you faster mobility. In fact, I may even put that one on here. And I went with the no stock. No stock, you could do the forward assault, the M309 forward assault. And that's going to give you a little bit better aim down sights and range. But again, this is just quick run and gun style for me. So I went with the no stock, and you know, for that's where I went with that one. Now with this one, I would throw on probably a sniper rifle to be my secondary on this. It's kind of up to you right now, I just my test class. I have an ISO. I'm still trying to level that one up. You know, since they buffed it, I kind of been putting that off. But you know, hey, whatever. Guys, that's really all I have to say. It was a long one. I know, I understand. I'm going to throw in some gameplay from this morning. It's going to be a little bit of Warzone. We didn't play much Warzone today because we were trying to, unlock this weapon. Easy unlock. Throw on a LMG class. Here, let me show you a couple of things. You throw on an LMG class. Let's go back to the game here. For instance, let's do the Holger. On the muzzle, throw the breacher. It's going to give you melee damage. And on a perk, do heavy hitter. Set up everything else where it's going to be, you know, super small, lightweight, go maybe no stock, Merc 4 grip, do a 30 round mag. You would get rid of, oh my gosh, I don't know, maybe maybe get rid of the Merc 4 grip there. Something like that, almost like an SMG go around. You got to get one melee with an LMG in 7 matches and you unlock the weapon. So super easy to do. We did it pretty quick, and then we went through double XP and I leveled it up so I could play with it. So hey guys, again, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, all right, man, have a good one. Peace. There's like no kick to this gun.
Oh god, I just fucking flashed myself.
Dude, I can't find any enemies. Where the hell are they at?
Back at our spawn. Back at our spawn. I think I just killed them all.
Oh my god, this thing takes like an hour to reload. Dude, this barrel is so much better that shoots really fast.
Makes it kick high though.
Mine's not kicking very high, but I'm kind of sitting still too.
Whew, I'm getting some kills though with it.
We got recon online.
Alright, you're ready.
What are we ready for? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Warzone?
Getting burnt out on that. I don't want to do that.
Huh?
Oh my god, the triple threat.
I'm triple threat? Son of a gun.
I grabbed the deal.
You got a rocket? I've got C chambers. He's right behind you. He's right here. Move it. He's running.
Yeah, he almost got me.
Oh, there's another guy flying down.
Right there. There's 2 guys on me, bro. And I was in there.
Your teammate was taken out. Contract failed.
Okay, I gotta take this hell.
UAV overhead.
There's another one at the end of the street. Chambers, I can take you up to Trump if you get out of there real quick.
You're in the gulag now.
Don't go. There's somebody on Trump. I got killed in Trump.
Ran right over
Win
here.
here and you return to the front line.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Fight is over. Beat them down or capture the
Oh, he's
objective.
circling around. I see him on the map.
I'm coming back. He had a shotgun and he went up the elevator and got me at the top of the elevator.
Go kill this thing.
Okay, I'm coming back.
He's right there.
There he is.
Pistols now.
Teammate redeploying to the AO.
Pistols in the gulag.
Fuck. Damn it.
Wow. Tony.
He has a
I'm about to get
shotgun
killed
and an
again.
RPG.
I'm getting the fuck out of here, man. Hey, how you looking down there?
Taking fire!
I just won the battle, so.
All right, where is it safe?
Yeah, come down here. There's lots of guns down here.
Oh god.
Probably not safe, but lots of guns.
Enemy
Oh my god, this guy had. Uh-oh.
Yeah, here they come. Here they come.
I just heard him, but no ammo? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm already tired of this game. I'm already ready to go play golf. Oh, hey, get this guy. There's a guy flying in. There's still a guy floating in. Let's chop him up. I can't mark him. I can't mark him. Your blades are in the way, I think. No, he's man, I'm looking right. Yeah, I think you're going right at him. There he is. Mark him.
Let's go to prison instead. Close him up, close him up.
Welcome to the Gulag. If you survive, you earn your freedom. They're ready to fight.
Yeah. Where'd that guy
I can't
go?
see y'all.
He was on green. Oh, he's over there by you kill champ. Right over here.
Oh, he's running away. Oh, I downed him. Oh my god, I downed him with this new gun. Oh my gosh. Oh, where are y'all getting shot from? Oh, right here.
Behind the wall.
Oh my god, I just downed that guy.
Storm's coming in, guys, so...
Oh, damn it.
It's over.
There's another guy behind us. I was shooting a sniper and another guy came up.
He's gonna die over here in the bushes.
Oh no.
Hostile dropping into the area.
Damn.
What over there?
I had to drop kind of low because I'm getting shot at, so. Over here.
There's a guy in the train station somewhere. Oh, there he is.
Assault rifle marked.
Taking fire!
Yeah, so picking up a armor satchel gives you 8. It's full now.
Wow, that's awesome.
What? Pretty awesome, yeah.
Can I have a little help? Is there anybody on the roof? No?
No,
Okay.
remember I said I had to drop super low because I was getting shot at like crazy.
Relocate, disregard that.
Wait, you're right next to me. How close?
I'm in the... I'm in
Right
the...
next to me.
I'm in the train station. Huh? There's a guy on the roof of the train station. He was...
Hard contact!
There's a bunch... There's a whole team in the train station.
I'm gonna tell he's fighting off the whole team. Yeah.
There's 2 teams over here.
The Gulag. Surviving earns them redeployment.
Come on, you little...
Gas moving in. Taking fire!
There's another one. Whoever just finished that guy off that was down, there's another one somewhere.
Where is he? Down there?
Yeah, I think he's downstairs. He was the cowboy.
Oh no, he's over here. Oh. That worked.
That's not... No.
This is cousin. Alright.
Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy UAV overhead.
Right here. They're here. I downed one. Up on the hill.
Where?
Hill. Like my direction. The guy downed is like... Here.
And I went to try to back up. No, there's one right beside.
Oh, our bounty's right below us.
There's another team coming in. Fuck. Looks like another guy over in this building. Be careful. Careful. There's a guy in the corner that we marked still there. Right down the.
Oh no 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 no! Ah.